Okay, my little lovely peoples and ladies, I'm going to read Celestine, drama queen, about a cute, adorable little duck. Even before Celestine had hatched from her egg, the duck family knew there was someone very special inside. You see, she's even cute. And then her lovely little brother is over here on his fright. Tippity-tappity, tippity-tap went the egg each day until crack! Out danced Celestine, ready to be a star. Right from the start, Celestine was very hard to ignore. Do you see that style she has? It gets better. As soon as she was old enough, Celestine would dress herself with great care, just as real stars should. Sometimes it took a long time to create just the right look. Do you see? Always digging in her chest and those beautiful pictures she made. She believed in her beauty. One morning, Celestine swept in to breakfast wearing her latest creation. "Oh, Mommy, you know stars only eat pink food," she sighed as she looked at her cereal. "Do you think you should be wearing a tiara to school, Celestine?" her mother asked. "Of course. A star must set an example," said Celestine, skipping out the door. She is a princess through and through, huh? And everybody just rolls their eyes at her and deals with it. At school, Miss McDonald took attendance. "Archie?" "Yes, Miss McDonald." "Betty?" "Yes, Miss McDonald." "Celestine?" "Celestine's not here," answered Celestine. "Today you may call me Princess Drusilla Drake. It's a much better name for a star, don't you think?" "Well, Princess Drusilla Drake," said her teacher, "this morning we all have the chance to be someone else. We are going to begin rehearsals for our school play." "I would be delighted to accept the lead role," beamed Celestine, twirling around the room. "Thank you, Celestine," said Miss McDonald. "There's an important part for everybody." See all the beautiful little classmates and her twirling around until her tiara falls off. Have you ever had that happen? On the way home that afternoon, Celestine sighed. Stars don't walk. They should ride, especially when they've got the best part in a new play. "And what is your part?" asked her brother. "That's a secret," smiled Celestine, tap dancing along the pavement. See, even though she's walking home, she's having fun. She just doesn't like to admit it. After tea, Celestine rushed straight up to her room. "I have to rehearse for the play now, Mommy," she shouted, slamming her bedroom door shut. "Want to rehearse your lines, Celestine?" called her mother through the door. "No, thank you," Celestine called back cheerfully. "They're very nearly perfect." "Shall I help you practice?" asked her brother the following day. "No, thank you," said Celestine. "I know every word." She's practicing in the mirror in a beautiful outfit. And that is definitely an interesting headdress. The day of the play came at last. Celestine breezed jauntily into her classroom, blowing kisses into the air. How kind, she thought, noticing some flowers nearby. Someone has sent me a bouquet. But where is my red carpet? She wondered, walking down to the auditorium. And the rest of the orchestra's late. She frowned, seeing only Miss Gobble at her keyboard. Do you climb on the desk, ever? That might be rude, huh? The moment had arrived. All the chicks and ducks huddled backstage. The lights dimmed, the audience grew quiet, and the show began. Celestine watched, trembling behind the side, whispering along with every word. "Time for you to go on now, dear," smiled Miss McDonald. How do you think she's feeling right now? Is she sad? Is she happy? Is she excited? Or is she nervous? Right there. What do you think that look is? But suddenly, Celestine's feet wouldn't work. She felt terrified. "I feel sick." She coughed weakly. "I'm going to faint," she gasped. "I won't. I shan't." "I can't," she squeaked. Miss McDonald gently pushed her forward. Celestine inched to the center of the stage, her heart beating madly. Pitter-pat, pitter-pat, pitter-pat. She blinked at the bright light. She opened her beak, but nothing came out. Celestine stood still, quite still. She couldn't move a feather. "The end," whispered Miss McDonald from behind the curtain. "Celestine, say your line. Say the end." Oh my gosh. Have you ever been that afraid? Wouldn't that be so horrible to be so excited to do it and then finally get there and be so afraid? Then Miss Gobble flew to her rescue, striking up one last fast jazzy tune on the piano. Quite of their own accord, Celestine's feet began to tap, her knees bent, and as soon as she was whirling and turning and skipping and spinning until with one final leap, she doesn't seem so afraid, but there's something behind that, huh? She fell to the floor, a dizzy yellow triumph. And the audience loved it. Fantastic! Encore! Hurrah! Superb! Hurrah! Brilliant! Well done, they cheered, clapping and clapping. They all agreed it was a splendid end to a wonderful show. She never said the end, but she did something that made her less afraid. Is there something that makes you always feel better? Something that no matter how afraid you are, you can do it? And it always makes you feel better? But walking home, Celestine was usually quiet. Celestine was unusually quiet and thoughtful. Flip-flop, flip-flop, flapped her little feet. "I'm still a star, aren't I, Mommy? Even though I forgot my line," she asked at bedtime, a big tear dripping down her beak. "Of course you are, my darling," said Miss Duck, buttoning up Celestine's pajamas. "Just think of the marvelous dance you did, and besides..." You'll always be a star to me. And she gave Celestine a kiss. Good night, little star. Good night. Oh no! Did I show you this picture of them walking home and her feeling sad because she didn't say her line, and Mommy helping her with her pajamas while they talked? And one of the best things of all, Mommy giving her a sweet kiss and some love. The end. Mommy will always think you're beautiful stars and beautiful princesses and so very talented. Mwah!